The pressure is mounting, and it's hitting Labour hard. Keir Starmer's approval ratings have just hit rock bottom, and with the autumn budget on the horizon, the situation looks dire for the opposition. Is this the beginning of the end for Labour's grip on the British political scene? But before we dive into the latest shocking developments, a quick reminder. Did you know that over 95% of our viewers aren't subscribed to the channel? We totally get it. Life gets busy and sometimes it's easy to forget. But here's the thing, subscribing is completely free, and it really helps us keep creating the content you enjoy. So why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? It only takes a second, but it makes a world of difference to us. Thank you for your support. A new City AM Freshwater Strategy poll has dealt a devastating blow to Keir Starmer, revealing that his approval ratings have plummeted to an all-time low of -41. This marks a sharp decline, with Conservative leader Kemi Badenoch also seeing her approval dip by 2 points to -17. Even Nigel Farage's approval has fallen into negative territory, sitting at -6. But the real shocker? Labour's weakening position is becoming more and more apparent, just as the government prepares for this year's autumn budget. Chancellor Rachel Reeves is planning to increase taxes by at least £20 billion, sparking concerns that the government's spending and taxing strategies are out of touch with public opinion. The poll results are stark. Over 57% of voters favour tax and spending cuts, while only 32% want tax hikes to fund public services. Among Labour supporters, 51% prefer tax cuts over increased spending. Yet, despite these desires, nearly three-quarters of voters expect tax hikes. A shocking 78% voiced concerns over the potential economic damage these tax increases could cause. When it comes to specific tax rises, the most popular suggestions were raising taxes on alcohol and applying national insurance to rental income. On the other hand, proposals like implementing a capital gains tax on main resident sales and cutting the tax-free pension lump sum were met with widespread opposition. In response to these grim poll results, Starmer made personnel changes to strengthen Labour's economic approach. Darren Jones was appointed as Chief Secretary to the Prime Minister, while former Bank of England Deputy Governor Minas Shafik was brought in as his economics advisor. Additionally, Dan York-Smith, a Treasury civil servant, was appointed as Starmer's principal private secretary. The Tory opposition wasted no time in seizing the opportunity, with Andrew Griffith, Shadow Business Secretary, suggesting that Starmer should have taken the ultimate step and fired Rachel Reeves. Labour is clearly hoping these new appointments will help them recover and regain the trust of voters. However, with Reform UK's party conference looming, it's clear that opposition parties are gearing up to challenge Labour. Jeremy Corbyn and Sara Sultana, former Labour politicians, are reportedly finalising the branding for a new party that will aim to challenge the government from the left. According to the latest polling, the former Labour duo have negative approval ratings. Corbyn's net approval stands at -27, while Sultana is at -7. Interestingly, a majority of those polled admitted they either hadn't heard of Sultana or had no opinion on her. With Labour's internal divisions, a rising opposition, and mounting pressure on Starmer, the next general election is shaping up to be an intense and unpredictable battle. Labour's brand is facing a crisis of confidence, and as the autumn budget looms large, the party will need to make some serious strategic decisions if they hope to regain the support they once held. The question now is whether Keir Starmer and Labour can weather the storm. With the public's confidence waning, the pressure is on to deliver on promises, and if the upcoming budget doesn't land well, Labour's political future could be in serious jeopardy.